Resilient Roadrunner. Unblockable, just run right across. Use any target. Attack creature. That should be 7. Yeah. I'm safe. Bling all day. What's up, deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. It's the Gainswalker. I'm doing another Premier Draft, Outlaws of Thunder Junction, because it is a very fun set. If you have not drafted, please do that. If you have not subscribed, please like and subscribe. Really helps the channel. Made a NAYA deck for this one, and the only reason I made it NAYA from Gruul is because I got Tropic Steed right in the last pack, and that card can be very strong, especially if you have pumps. So we'll be using Reach for the Sky, you know, +3/+2 instant speed gives reach. We'll be using a bunch of fight mechanic, trying to clear the board state that way, and we'll see how it does. If you want to check out the build, that's on a previous video. If you want to see the matches, getting into that right now. This is good, not amazing, but it's good. So turn 2, I'll play Steed. Turn 3, Passage will be a 2/2. That's not good. I need to hope to see a 4-drop by turn 3. If not, I'll land by turn 4 and just try to play that later, but it's a keep. Armadillo, I can discard it to draw land, but I really don't want to. Oh hey, we got some ramp. So there we go. Let's see if we can actually get across here. Alright, so they're showing American 4-color. What is going on? What? Alright, Ancient Cornucopia, 3-drop. Whenever you cast a spell that's 1 or more colors, gain 1 life for each of the colors. Do this only once a turn, and it taps add mana. So it's ramp. So they're doing something. Let's do this for forest. Or for green. I will... They're tapped out, so now's the time to build the board state. I'll save Reach for the Sky as a combat trick if I need it. Saddle. And we get a 3/3 flyer. Stacking on the damage. I'm saying, like, that card is nuts. Because a lot of the other cards are like, don't do anything, or do too much a turn to get it, to draw another card, or create another flyer, or whatever. Those are okay. But Tropic Steed is like, first of all, it's got first strike and lifelink. Second of all, to attack you, I get rewarded. So, that's just very encouraging. Buried in the garden, it's gone, but hey, we got a flyer, we're doing stuff. Can I play this now? I can. Oh. Alright, that is just gonna be fun. And this says saddle 3. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Thanks. So I will submit 7 for that. Now it's an 8/8. Ooh. Just waiting for that swing to come in. Helen joins up. I think they draw a card each time you play Legendary. No, whenever a Legendary enters, put a +1/+1 on each creature you control. That's pretty strong. Here it comes. Wily Dude. No attacks. Yep. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn, deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. And is this any... Okay, cool. So let's do Clear Shot. Target creature you control gets +1/+1. Deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Just because I want this thing to be huge, but that kind of spreads it out, so like, you want to spread out the value. And plus I've got things that double +1/+1 counters. So I'll do this. Target creature you don't control, and that should get rid of it. tap to add white. Resolve. Cool. Now, mana empties from your, this is called your mana pool, as steps and phases change. So if good game. If I want it. Alright, we've got all three colors, so this should be a keep. We've got a 3-drop and a 4-drop. I'll keep it. We're definitely going to choose green. What's up? We do have a 2-drop now. We got a 3, we got a 4. It's looking pretty good. And I don't have any 5-drops, so I'm not going to worry about playing the ramp. I'm just going to worry about building board state. Swing for 2. That goes where it does. No pauses there. Be interesting to see what they're waiting on. It is a 3-color, and NAYA versus NAYA. Okay, Bridal Big One. They're probably playing a saddle deck, if I had to guess. Okay, 4. And I've got to reach for this guy. So we'll swing. If they don't block, we'll play Beaver. If they do block, we'll combat trick it. Or I could swing with the 4-2. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't saddle before. But I don't need to give trampled everything. So I'm just going to swing with the 4-2. What's the move? No blocks. Awesome. How about a 4-4? That could be a problem. Spell costs 1 less cast if you control a desert. They don't. Oh, they do. Okay. Whenever it becomes targeted spell or an ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. So I won't try to target them. And I just got a fling. So reach for this guy seems pretty strong of a play here. Let's get out our mana ramp for 3. So we can get closer to playing Armadillo, and then that'll be a really strong fling. I could saddle this guy. That might be the move. Because that'll make that 4-2 stronger. Let's swing with the 4-4. Ooh, went for the blocks. Reach for the sky. And a draw. Thanks. And turn. And turn. Sweet. So we got that guy out of there. That should help. I don't know if that was like their big drop that they were hoping to hit, but at least we got it out of there. Drop. I need one more land, so maybe we wait a turn, play Oasis Gardener, and try to move along that way. 4/1/1s. All right. They do tap, add some strength, no blocks. They should have saddled that. That's definitely a misplay. You can saddle when they don't have, well, like even if they have summoning sickness. So that's definitely a misplay on them. Let's go with, so the 5/3, I could do Primal Might and give it just a bunch. So let's see, I could give it 4 more. Oh, that's so strong. They're down to 3 cards in hand. I think Armadillo will be stronger than what they have. I'm just gonna go for it. Up to one target creature you don't control. Oh, cancel. Alright, so this is, I'm sorry, 4. Awesome. Now I'm going to saddle it. And it should have trample. Nice. Okay, so even if you block for 4, you take 5, and I get rid of them all. I'm okay with that. Board state clear. We've got 3 cards in hand. I've got a bunch that I can play here. What are they plotting? Okay, Sheriff of Safe Passage. So that could have been a bigger problem had they not blocked. But they did. Let's put some pressure on them. Ooh. Well, I don't need to plot it. Alright, so now we have lethal unless they play some board state or remove 2 cards in hand. Another big horn, so they're definitely going for the NAYA saddle kind of mechanic. And I don't think it's going to be enough. They're going to make a 2-2 here. Maybe a 3-3 if they've got all creatures. They chose not to. Understandable. Let's go with this. Keep the fling open. I'll swing with both here. And then I should be able to fling it in. Right, so you'll take 5 and then I can fling it at you. Actually, I could probably fling it like this. Choose any target. Attack creature. Now that should be 7. Yeah. I'm safe. Fling all day. Alright, we've got our turn 3 Grizzly, our turn 2 Steed, which is one of the combos we talked about in the build. So turn 2, I'll play Steed. Turn 3, I'll play Grizzly, and then saddle it because it's power 4, and hopefully make that 3-3. So we'll see if this plays out well. Let's show Forest first. Azurius, okay, probably going for a counter here if I had to guess. Countered. No counter, okay, interesting. Exile, no exile, okay. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can make those angels. Counter, no counter. Okay. Are they trying to draw? They're waiting to do something. Turn to my hand. Okay, fair. Plotting a lone shark. Okay. Land for turn. Let's play our Steed. This is a saddle 1. So let's get our lackey out. I don't need to saddle because trample doesn't matter if nobody's blocking. Next, might play Beaver, I don't know. Safe Passage seems good too. I mean, the Gardener at this point, I should probably play it earlier. Sure, target tap creature out. Okay. Now I'm definitely going to play the Beaver. Five cards in hand. Now, with the fight mechanic, I know the abilities like lifelink and all that take into effect, so I think First Strike may fight. When two creatures fight, each deals non-combat damage equal to its power to each other. But I think, I mean, it's lifelink. Whenever you deal damage, you gain that much luck. Maybe First Strike doesn't matter, because it says they each deal damage. That might be wrong. I don't know. Alright. Could play 3 and almost. I feel like they would have removed, like, exiled the steed if they could. So for now, I'm just gonna build up board state. Come on, beaver. No attacks, and turn. Bounce it back to my hand again. Draw a card. Similar to what you did before. They've got a 3/4. That's basically just the 3/4 now. It's just an ETB. If it's the second spell, I'll draw a card, I think. Yeah, so it's only when it ETBs. Spirit target creature with no other creature has greater power. Okay. That's a good instant to get out of the way. And we got Jolene. Alright, let's put Jolene out there. Kind of want to wait to swing with the steed. I want to use like Primal Might against it, but with it, I don't know. Why is it saying I can play this? Oh, I can plot it. Alright, totally forgot that I had a plot. Alright. No attacks. I just want to build a better board state than you. Five cards in hand. Are they playing a land? No. Ooh, okay. Is this the one that produces 2/2s? No, this is the one at the end of... if you haven't cast a spell at your end step, draw another card. Which could be a problem. Roadrunner could be nice with Primal Might, just guaranteed to get in there. Whenever they're ready, of course. Jeez. That's what I don't like about playing like Esper Control or Azurius, is just the constant pausing. What are you going to do? Why would you counter that over this? Alright, so they're plotting, they're not playing, they're gonna draw, and they're gonna pass, okay? I'm a fan. Let's do this. Primal Might for 5. Yep. Put it on the steed. Target creature I don't control, how about your flyer? You get the lifelink. It did take damage, so the first strike doesn't apply. It's just the fact that lifelink says whenever you deal damage, gain that much life. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and we will cap the 4/2. I'm going to swing with this 7/4, 5/5. Keep this back to draw a card and create a treasure token, and yeah. A lot of damage to just eat. They're gonna create a 2/2. And how many spells can they play before this? Oh, it is Esper. -2, -2. Okay, well, you did your job. I've got a 3/3 flyer now. You got any flying? And I can ping for 2 after swinging, so even if I draw a land, I should be able to do at least 5. Unless they get some sort of lifelink going on. Oh, and Resilient Roadrunner. Unblockable, just run right across. And that'll do it. Good game. Alright, so this is any 3, so let's get 1, 2, 3. There's 2 damage. 3 over the top. Just swinging with the 4/2 to get a treasure token. Okay, this is good. Got a turn 2, turn 3. Some ramp if I'm not drawing it, but this is pretty good. What's up? Alright, varmint. Vicious varmint, or voracious varmint. What else we got? Golgari. Reveals their hand, choose a non-land. Ooh, discard it. They're gonna get rid of the 7/7 or the commando. Be interesting if they got rid of Fling, because they can't do anything with that yet. They got rid of the Fling. Wow. I'm gonna wait to play that as a 5/5. That seems strong. Looks like only showing Golgari right now. What do we got over here? That was the 1 card. Mana ramp. Cool. Swing for 2. Vigilance, might as well. I don't think they'll block because they want that mana ramp. I think they messed up. Might have been me who started. I can't remember. Did they miss a land? Maybe not. Actually. Alright, and we got a Conduit Pylon, so Surveil, taps for colorless. 5 cards in hand. They kept it on the top. So they like what they saw. Removal on the varmint. They're looking around. They're thinking. Railway Brawler. Nice. Reach, trample, 5/5. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is its power. That is a very strong card. So let's get ready to brawl. No attacks. I got 4 mana, 5 if you count the bandit. Search your library for 2 basic land cards or deserts. Put them on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. That's strong. Bandit taps with that. Oh, they didn't tap for the extra one, so they might not be doing anything here. Yep. I do have enough for the armadillo. Oh, I don't actually. I'm sorry. Oh, I do actually. I do have it. Okay. Armadillo. Swing with a 5/5. Reach, trample. Yep. You're gonna trade? No way you're gonna trade that. Why? What? Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense to me at all. Oh, okay. When you do, it fights up to target creature you don't control. Alright, so you're gonna fight the 4/2. Yup. And they plotted a 2/1 flyer ETB with a +1/+1 counter for each creature that died this turn. Alright. Ornery. Lackey. And now each turn I get to put a +1/+1 counter on it. I'm gonna keep putting it on Lackey. Get that first strike damage. Swing with a 7/7. No blocks. They're gonna go down to 9. At least I think. I don't know why, yeah. I'll take 5. I don't want a lot of creatures to die for that plotted card to get more value. It's already going to double its power and toughness. So it's going to be a 4/2 flyer. What is going on here? Taps for 1 swamp. 3 cards in hand. We're on second main phase here. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is. They're hovering over Armadillo like they're going to target it. Untap. Okay. So resolve. What are they doing? Exile target creature. If it had mana value 3 or less, surveil 2. It doesn't. But that is a bit of a problem. Now my 7/7's gone. And that's sad. I could beef up 1 creature here, swing across. If I get a fling, that could do it. If I get a reach for this guy would be really nice. This should be a 6/3, 6/4, something like that. What? It says if a creature, oh, the creature didn't die, it was exiled. So that's why I didn't do that. Okay. Alright, so I should put it on Lackey, swing with Lackey, with the first strike. Oh, tell me you block with that and you don't notice that it's got first strike. Come on. That's a better option. Keep 1 card in hand is kind of a bluff, even though y'all see it's a forest, but it's always good to do that when you get to this situation. Could swing with a 5/3. The reason I'm building up Lackey as opposed to others is not only because it has first strike, but also because it has a sack draw card ability. So that's 9 damage. I think I'll sack the 2. Well, let me think about it. So when I swing, At 6, 7, 8, it's 1 damage away. I guess I could sack the 2/2 here. I don't think it's too big of a difference. If I get reach for this guy, that's +3. That'll be 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's fine. That extra 2 could help me here. No! Creates a 2/2 zombie if a creature died this turn. That is a problem. This is a full 4. And 8/7. Oh no. That's gonna do it. There's no way. Maybe a fling. No, I don't think that'll do it. Alright, so if I get reach for this guy and fling, that still won't do it. Oh, that's tough. Alright, let's see. The only question is, should I sack the lackey? And I don't think I should. I could draw 1 extra card. We'll see. But that's, yeah. Alright. My turn. Yep, that wasn't... That's not fun. 2/2 chop the 8/7. 3/4 could chop the 4/4, so they might not swing with that. 2/2 chops that, still take 9. The 5's coming across, 4 in the air. I need to chop a lot, so that just ain't gonna do it. Definitely put it on the 4/5. Swinging into that is not smart. So no attacks. We're just gonna hold the card in hand and hope that they play conservatively. I don't have any flying, so a 4/3 flying right now seems pretty strong. Swinging with the brawler is okay because I only have a 4/5. But again, it's first strike. I have open mana, could be pumps, and they don't want to lose the brawler. But this card, nuts. 5/5, 4/5, and it's a reach trample. Doubles the power and toughness of whatever you're playing, and you can pot it for 4. Target creature can't block this turn. Activate only a sorcery. Let's just sack, because it's going to be useless. And we got Tropic Steed, so just nothing we can do. Good game. And you let me draw even more. Let's see. I could chop the 8/7 and the 4/4, and that is the most that I can chop. Ooh. Alright, so the mana is pretty strong here. I've got 1 of each. I've got a solid 2-drop, mana ramp for 3 to get to 4, and the Roadrunner. This is a definite keep. This is good. I'm thinking what I'll do is Bristle Bandit first, then Oasis, just to ramp as much as possible. Ooh. Restless Lackey, get in there. Good choice. And it is first strike, so swinging away. Playing the same card. 4-drop, plotting a Free Strider Commando. This is a 3-drop 3/3 that's going to enter as a 5/5. So I do need to get ready for that. I'm going to be looking to play Reach for this guy on Reckless Lackey in response to an attack. So that'll have Summoning Sickness. So I can swing 1 more turn now. Let's keep ramping. And next turn I'll probably play the Roadrunner and swing across. I mean, like I said, I could play Reach for this guy. Again, Flash, Combat Trick, Enchantment. Really strong combat tricks. It's not just till end of turn. I'm guessing they'll play the plotted card. Did they draw any lands? Ooh, they might be trying to remove here. Enchantment removal. Because that starts at 3 CMC. Yeah, Townsfolk, whenever you have a creature you control dies, put a plus and counter on it. Cool. And that 5/5, I need some way to... I mean, I guess I could use it on Oasis Gardener to chop that way. So I could play 3 and 2. Let's see. Whenever attacks while saddled creatures get trampled, that's not that important right now. What is important is creating a board state. I mean, I do need the 4 to block with. So I am just going to sit tight and see if they want to swing with that 5/5. Because I got to get that out of here. And for turn, 3 cards in hand. Playing the 3/1 Saddle 2 First Strike Scry 1. And another Commando off to the side. So I'll have to deal with 2 5/5s. Because they did that, I think they are absolutely going to swing with a 5/5. Probably not the 3/3. Alright, as expected, let's declare blocks first. This little combat trick, I get an extra card from it. Okay. Let's play Jolene, and let's play River Grizzly. I think would be smart. I mean, I could play Roadrunner or Varmint. I'll just do those next turn. Kind of want my opponent to back off a little bit, so no attacks. Could saddle the 3/1. I also have First Strike, so we could trade there. That's not a big deal. Lackey does produce a treasure token, so I could use that somehow with Jolene to just sack those tokens, deal direct damage to some of those creatures. But I mean, the 5/5 coming in is going to be a problem. Like, I have to find a way to handle that. None of these are artifacts, so I can't play and sack that. But at least with Roadrunner, I can get some damage in, because I've already gained some life, so. Are you going to saddle the 3/1? I've got First Strike. I'm showing you First Strike with Lackey. Okay, what does it say? Trash the town. End of turn, target creature against whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw 2 cards. I think that's what they did. And it's got trample. So it is a 5/3 First Strike. And that's still end of turn. I think I just eat the 5 here. I don't think that it's smart to block that. So no blocks. Two cards in hand. Plot. Nope, no plot. Alright, so I do have Primal Might, which is good. That 5/3 First Strike's going to be a problem now. And if I kill it, then I make a 5/5 and I have another 5/5 to deal with, which is also a problem. I could add 4 to Reckless Lackey, and then it fights, but it's not going to get the First Strike. It would be a 5/6 though. And that's not getting any bigger. This could. Let's do that. Is this a saddle 1? It is. Alright, so we're going to do +4 here. Put it on the lackey. Up to 1 target creature I don't control. I think I got to get rid of that 4/4 before it becomes a problem. Sure, I'll add green. Could add red. Let me add red. Now let's get in Resilient Roadrunner. Saddle it. And I really want to swing with it, but they'll just chop at the 4/2. So I saddled for no reason there. Whoop. My bad. Let me just swing across with the 5/2 first strike. Oh, you got pumps? Destroy target attacking creature? Yep. Okay. Well, that was fun. Okay. I could team block the 5/3. That's not very smart. I think what is smart is trying to get enough treasure tokens to get that out of the way. Where's my 7/7? I need that guy. Come on, my armadillo. Take 10. Oh. Yeah, there's no point in blocking that right now. No blocks, I just get crushed right there. One death touch. Ankle biter. Okay. Alright, so the 5/3 first strike, I could probably sack the 1/1 that taps for mana now that I've got 6. And that's okay. The death touch is a little bit of a problem. I could just get rid of it right now, actually. Yeah, actually I will. Tap for 3. And now that open mana, make this unblockable. And so I have 7. I need 2 blockers. 2 going across. I don't necessarily need trample. So I'll save the 1/1 and the 2/2 back. I'll just swing with the 4/2 and the 2/2. Oh man, they're gonna hit me with flying. Alright, so hold on. So I swing with the 4/2, they take it, they go down to 12. They hit me for 3. I triple chop. Can I do 12? Oh man, there's a chance. So I'm gonna swing with the 4/2. Alright, so swings over the top. I need Jolene to stay alive. So I'll chop there, I'll chop there, and then I need to get rid of that 5/5 with something. Or I take the 2/2 and the 5. Alright, so that's so risky. I mean, there's so many things that could happen. You could trade with the 4/2, but you can't block the 2/2. What are you gonna do? There's a small window here, but if they don't draw any pumps, I can block. I can do another 8. So that means I'm 2 away, and I will hit it just by swinging, because I'll create another treasure token. I only need to chop 2. If they keep the 3-4 out, they take the damage. If they block here, they have a bigger window to succeed. If they don't block, then they hit me for 3 over the top, plus 2 on the ground. That's 5, so leaves me at 2. This is very spicy. This is so spicy. Show me land. Tell me they drew land. Come on. No! Alright, it says, look at the top 5. You may reveal a mount. Put it in your hand, the rest on the bottom. Okay. No mount, no mount, no mount. What are they revealing? Oh, look at these sleeves. Alright, that is a little bit of a problem. It does create another blocker. Saddle, so they're gonna scry and it gets first strike. That's cool. No trample though. Alright, this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Pass, move to blocks. So I'll chop there. And I'll chop there. It's totally fine. I will take 5, go down to 2. No other way around it. If I block any other way, that's enough damage to kill me. So there we go. It's all about what I draw. If I draw anything with pump, if I draw reach for this guy, if I draw a fling, all of those are answers. So we'll just see. Not what I wanted to see. Still a good card. Not what I wanted to see. I think that's going to do it. I can 3 swing. 1, 2, 3. I can only sack one of the tokens if I make that unblockable. If I swing with all of it, that's 10. If I make it unblockable, I'm asking them to block one of the 4/2s, and that's not going to do it, because then that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's not enough. If I play the Tumblewag, I will add a +1/+1 counter to one of them, which could get them to 9. That's going to do it. Good game. I can't play that, otherwise I can't hit him for 2, so I'm just going to swing out. Chop the 4/2, or any one of them. Take 6, go down to 2, and that's it. Close though, so close. Oh man. Alright, at first match here, this looks like a keep. Turn 3, I have some mana ramp that'll help me get to turn 5. So I really just need one more mana by then. Jolene, whenever you attack with 1 or more creatures with power 4 greater, create a treasure token. So just by swinging with her on turn 4, I'll be, ramping up as well. So this is a keep, and we will go forward with that. Also, sack treasures, deal 1 damage to any target. Not crazy, but it's something, And the beaver. 4/4 for 4 vigilance, also pretty strong. 1/3 with lifelink. We just got some ramp. Looks like we're playing American deck. Could have some burn. Probably enchantment removal. Whoa, 4 color. No blocks, take the 1. Second main, nothing. Okay. Let's get, well, could play the 4/4 now. That might be the play. Or I could play the Gardener. And then next turn, play the Dillo. The Dillo! Let's do that. We'll just see if we can get across there. I don't know. We'll just swing. Alright, so there was no response. It didn't pause. They didn't stop the timer to try to mess with me or whatever. 3 drop, 2 4, 1 if you commit a crime. They're gonna try to mill me? Clear shot would have been great right there, but okay. Alright, let's see if they have the removal. 7-7 for 6. Come on. It's also got Ward 3, which is very strong. Alright, so now, let's see. I've got 1, 4, 5. I've got 6, so I'll have 7 open mana. So I'll play Beaver and Jolene. And we'll just try to do that. Swing. Come on. No. Alright. Do this. And the Beaver. So if I swing with a 7-7, they could chop with literally all but 1. And that is a plan. I mean, that could help. They've got 3 cards in hand. It's a 5-color deck I'm playing here. I don't really know which way they're going, but they may want to. Alright, 4, 5, 6. They'll probably do everything except the medic, but you'd want to draw with the medic. And if they block, I'll take a 4, 5, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 6, and leave the medic. I'm just gonna swing with it. It'd be interesting to see if they block, because they'd have to trade a lot. And I've got quite a board state already. As far as like the burn, you could do 2 damage to everything, and that would really wreck me. And that's double red. They might have that. Can chop with the and 10. Yeah, it'd be tough to try to trade with that. I don't know. They might have destroy target creature here for 2, and they do have the 3 ward to get rid of that. They may do that. Surveil 3, if you have no cards in hand, then draw 3 cards. Did they just draw 3 for 4? I don't understand. They definitely had a card in hand, at least. I think they had 2. Played this and drew 3. That's weird. Okay. And they're going to put a land on the top of their library? No, they're not. Wait, is this really going to try to tap all that for that? 4, 5, 6. Let's do 1 for Varmint. Yeah, I guess it just wants me to hold on to that. Yeah, that's probably a smarter play. Okay, well, it attacks while saddled. It needs saddle 3. I don't want to lose Jolene, so I could saddle that. Something with a 4-4 vigilance. They'll probably chop with that 4-2. It's a tough call. I think I will saddle it. Try to make Jolene a little bit stronger. Actually, no. Saddle with the 5-4 that just came in. Make that bigger because it's got trample. Let's see. And I can only put 1 +1/+1 counter, so that's fine. Yeah, so I will swing with the 4-4 and the 7-7 just to try to get some board state control here. Now I could also sacrifice a treasure token to deal 1 extra damage. So we'll see if how they block can make a difference here. I suspected that. Chop with the 1-2. They're gonna take the 7. Alright. Cool. Now I can ping for 2 damage. And soon, like next turn, I could ping for 3. So I'd probably get rid of the medic. But this is starting to get to be an overwhelming board state. Hard to see what they're going to do. Again, they're showing 5 colors, so I guess they didn't make up their mind while they were building. But I'm not seeing a solid strategy here. They're a little all over the place. Maybe they got some really good outlaws or some really good rares that they're just trying to work together. I don't know. Belladar, this gives 1 life for each of those creatures. Oh, put a +1 on each other creature you control. Alright, so I'm going to keep trying to trade the board state here. They're not going to swing. Okay. Another Jolene, so I could swing with Jolene here. I don't need to do this sorcery speed. I can do it at instant speed. So let's, do I have any saddle? I don't. So we're just gonna rush them. There you go. Okay, there we go. And I don't need to swing with those others. I think this is enough to try to trade. And then I can tap the 2/2 Oasis. Yeah, there's no need to do anything crazy here. Okay, so 3 attackers. And now I can ping something for 3. I'm gonna see what they try to do declare blocks wise. I got that Spinewood's Armadillo out quick. So the 1-3, 2-4, 4-7. Okay. So I definitely want the damage to hit the 7 drop. Not worried about the 1-2. I will go ahead and deal, because this is going to trade, so I need to do it now. Oh, nice. I could do 1, 2, and 3. So I will do 1. So I'll tap him now to add Mountain because he's going to untap. I'll do another one. And the last one I'm going to hit the Felidar so that I get rid of that and keep my Spinewood. Sweet. That worked out really well. I did lose 1, but I have another Jolene in my hand. They're going to draw. They've got 5 cards in hand. And so who knows exactly what's about to happen. Hopefully not a board wipe. We'll see. But that is lethal coming across. Unless they have board wipe. They could hit 2 across, in which case I hit for 13. That would stink, but it's a possibility. Do you have it? It's a 2-drop. Actually, I think it's for 3. No. So they got a 4/5 lifelink. I don't think that's enough. Four cards in hand. What are you doing? Be cool though if it was an artifact and I could just sack the varmint to get across. Fling would be nice. Could definitely do that. I don't think that they made me mill that. They got a couple of my pumps though. I think I only have 3 pumps. I'm gonna draw a card here because it's the second spell they casted. Whenever it attacks while saddled, everything gets trampled. I like that. Swinging. Swinging. And I think I just leave it at those. Because you'll have to double block with both to actually do anything. Yeah, that's the move. And 1 damage to any target. Not bad. I'll do 5 damage to Dust Animus. No. They're just gonna chop. Okay. You're gonna take it? Oh, man. Double block. Okay. Alright, so Dust Animus definitely has gotta go. Lone Shark will take 2. I need 2 more on that. I don't have 2 treasure tokens for that. So Lone Shark will stay. And I'm just gonna... Yeah, we're gonna lose the armadillo here, but... Valiant effort. Let's do 1 damage to my opponent. And sure, I'll just tap him for fun. And next turn, I'll probably just swing out because everything will have trample. Depends. I mean, they've got a lot of cards in hand, so it depends. I'm really just looking for fling here. That's a good way to close this out. What else we got? I've got 1 more pump spell in there, or sorry, 2 more. Reach for the sky. And those are flash, so I like that. This is the person who grabbed our bristling backwoods. Gonna use that. Spells cost 1 less to cast. Is it all spells? Yep, that's pretty strong. And that's, what is it, every turn? As long as it's not your turn. For 4. Slick Shot, Vault Buster, 3 drop. Gets +2/+0 as long as you've committed a crime. 1/4. And they're gonna pass. I don't see them swinging into this. Yeah. Land in my hand. I think I will saddle this with the 1 drop. Yeah. Saddle them up. So, well, saddle creatures get trample. Okay, so I need saddle 1. That's this dude. Let's swing. Swing. Could swing with Jolene. Probably best to keep it back so I can ping damage if I need. I'll only be able to do 1, 6, 7 damage. E. Okay. I'm just gonna keep trying to take out their board state. 4/2 trample, 6/5 trample. Chop with the 2/3 on the 4/2. Take 1, go down to 10. Or try to team block Spinewoods. There's also the creature that doubles +1/+1 counters, and like every turn I get to put another +1/+1 counter on something. That could be useful. Really? You're just gonna block with a 1/4. I mean, okay. So, take 6. Destroy target attacking creature. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. 4-2 still gets across. I mean, still trades. And there's more drover. I think there's one more drover in there. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna hold this mountain in my hand just to hold it. Let's keep singing damage. Cost 1 less if you commit a crime. Draw 2 cards. They're at 17. I'm at 21 for the libraries. 3 cards in hand. 5 open mana. What do we got? 4 drop. 1/4. Enters battlefield. Create a 2/2 zombie rogue. And then put 2 +1/+1 counters on for each spell. So that I think it's 2. So it'll be a 4/4. Nice. Now we get a fling. Okay. This gets weird. I think now I have to play defensively. At least for a little bit. Oh, come on, don't mill my reach for the skies. Nice, reach for the sky. Okay, so flash, enchanted creature gets +3/+2, has reach. That could be very useful in defense here. Let's do that. Probably gonna swing with that 2/3. Whatever I'm flinging, I'll want to, get the most value out of it. So probably the 1/1 or the 2/2. Make it a 5/4. That's tough. All right. Yeah. Put it on the gardener. Oh, weak. Okay. And that didn't hit the battlefield before it went to the graveyard, so I don't draw a card. Weak. Alright, 1 card versus 1 card here. No attacks. End turn. This is getting spicy. They're gonna at least hit me for 2, maybe more. Okay. I am just gonna take 5. Roadrunner. Okay, now we're talking. I need to do 8 damage. They might swing out here. No. Alright, Ornery Thumblewag. So I can play it for 3. I could use 3 to send Resilient Roadrunner over for 3. Alright, it's gonna be very close. Yeah, alright, so for 3, leave open enough for fling, awesome. Put it on the Roadrunner. Send the Roadrunner across. Alright, if they were to swing out, I think I can block enough. And then fling one of the blockers at them. It's close. Now, I basically just need Roadrunner to go across, so what are they gonna do? 4-4, chop with the 1-1, take the 2, chop. Chop, chop, take the 2. That's not 8 damage. Okay, so, can't stop that. I can stop. Alright, so move to declare blocks. Chop the most damage. What am I looking at? 5, 6, 7. They got 2 cards in hand. Could be some pumps, so definitely want to trade where I can. Take 4. I don't know if they have +4 possible. Maybe some pump and burn that they're holding on to. Again, they're playing 5 colors, so I have no idea. With Fling, I could literally pump Roadrunner if I keep Tumblewag out, and then fling it. Ooh, here's another thing. I could also chop with the Tumblewag, only take 2. Then I could swing with Jolene, doing 4 damage to them. If they'll try to block, but it'll produce a treasure token, which case I could sack it to deal 1 damage before she dies or however she dies, and make the Roadrunner unblockable. It's a stretch, but I don't want to give them a chance. And since I can do it without the Tumblewag, I think that's the play. Because, again, they've got a lot of open mana, and I don't want to take any chances. Let's see. No extra pumps. Whenever you cast a spell, create a 1/1 red mercenary. Doesn't matter, you're not going to be able to block. Okay, do I need to do it now? No, I need that extra token. I think. Well, I don't need it, but I'd like to. Alright, so let's do this. Make it unblockable. What do they have? Okay. Swing with both. Let's see, declare blocks. Now, Fling is additional cost to cast. I have to sack the creature, so I must use the ability beforehand. None of that matters. Any target, my opponent. Sack the token. And then I'm going to Fling before combat damage. What is this? Hold on, cancel. Deals damage equal to sacrifice creature to any target. Alright, so first choose any target, my opponent. Sacrifice creature, this one. And that should do it. Haha, yeah. This is actually keep. I don't have any forest, but that gardener could help, and a lot of times people don't target it because it's such a. I mean, I got the most forest, so the odds of me pulling if I pull a land, it's likely going to be a forest. So I'm gonna keep this. We got our turn 2, turn 3, and a solid turn 4 instant. Alright. I'll play Tumblewag if I can. Whenever another outlaw does 1 damage to target opponent. Okay. Little bit of life gain. Lotus Rain. Cool creature gets +3/+3 as Vigilance, sack, add 3 mana of any one color. Solid card to play. 4 mana. I'm gonna play Ornery Thumblewag to kind of get him out there. Well, I guess I could play the 4/2. Nah, let's get him out of here. Now he's a 3/3. Probably gonna equip and swing, and that's gonna be a problem, but I think equip is 2. The 3-drop equip, no, 3-drop equip 3. No, okay, so they got rid of that guy. Not fun. Hits me for 3. Let's do, I got 5 open mana. A 5/4 seems strong. And it could block that successfully. Play Jolene for 3. If I draw a land, I could play this and really ramp up to Armadillo, and that seems to be the right play. Oh, equip it to the bird. Oh, you monster. No, for real? Oof. I think I definitely block here. Let's go green. Alright, let's get Armadillo out at this point. That Lotus Ring is a problem. Equip it to the bird, get that Vigilance come across, 4/5. That's tough. Alright, let's see. Am I gonna be able to do I will have the 7/7 reach, which will help. Ooh, and the steed. That is what I'm talking about. I think we put the Armadillo out and see, but the steed could. Oh man, that's tough. We could take a 4/5 hit. They've got 2 cards in hand. If they have removal, I don't want them to remove the Armadillo because that's going to be the only thing that really stops that flyer. Because the 3/3s are not going to stop it. So let's do that. And I could put the Reach for the Sky on the steed, assuming they try to block with the 4/5 flyer. And that could be a really big problem for them. So no blocks right now. Or no attacks right now. We'll hope to not take a whole bunch of damage on their turn. And build up with the Armadillo or Reach for the Sky. And I think I'll do Reach for the Sky because they might try to block it. Alright, Steed's gone. So we're going to do Armadillo. They're definitely going to go for Steed here. Yep. Lose a life, gain a life. Okay, so I take 5. That's not a big hit here, but it is a problem. Alright, now could play Armadillo, but I really want to try to get Reach for the Sky in, and I know they're going to try to swing across. +3, +2. I need something with Power Toughness 3 to really get value out of that. So, alright, so I've got 6 open mana. If I swing with Jolene, and they block with the 6/2, that's basically done. Let's put some pressure on. Let's see. What's the move? What are you gonna do? Probably chop with the 1/1. They went with the 6/2. Okay. Sweet, so it dies. They create a 1/1. I'm just gonna get rid of it with this and keep 4 open, 4 reach for the sky, because I can get rid of 4/5 with one of those 2/2s, and then play Armadillo the next turn with the other one. I mean, my guess is they're playing Rakdos, so they're probably gonna want to hold what they got. Oh, another bird. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Alright, so never mind. They're overwhelming the board state. They're going to swing out here. Probably with both. Just the one. Oh, okay. And they're tapped out, so I will do reach for the sky. Move to declare blocks. They'll trade, but hey, I got that out of the way. At least for now. I'll draw another card. We'll see. Prospication, nice. Let's put out the Dilla. No attacks. It's 19, 15. They're probably going to equip the 1/2, but I mean, you could equip it to the Gigapede, and that would force me to make some moves here. So with just the Gigapede? Yep. Alright, so block with Jolene. That's fine. I'll keep giving Menace to the 7/7. Now, I can't trade, but actually I will be able to trade next turn with Jolene. For ossification, I definitely need to play. Alright, so target creature gets menace and haste until end of turn. Alright, so the 7/7, they'll have to block with 2. Or I could just keep swinging with Jolene. It's tough. That is very tough. Alright, so play Jolene, play for ossification. Maybe I just sit tight and then do like a double block. Giant Beaver. That could help. And then we play for ossification on the next turn. Oh, that's so difficult to play around. Now if I block with Jolene and that, I still have 7 coming across. That's such a problem. I'll play for ossification next turn. And just hope that I get some of this some of the fight spells to help this. No attacks here. Not smart. I mean, we trade, but then I don't have my reach to stop the flyers. One card in hand. What are they playing? Bedrock Sentinel, 2/4 defender that says you can stack it, right? Stack a land, draw a card, and create a treasure token. Swing at that 9/5. Come on. No, they're passing. Alright, so they're worried about the board state as well. So Frostification will help. I could play the Varmint, Giant Beaver could saddle, but it's just... it's tough. Let's do Varmint. Okay. Oh, I see what this is saying. It says 1 for each color among mono-colored permanents control, add 1 mana of that color. Oh, so the most is 2. Oh, so that's not that great. Alright, this is a tough situation. If I swing with the 4/4, I'll make one of those bigger... I need the 7/7 back. I can tap down the 4/2. Ooh, actually, I like that. Because they might block with that 9/5. And if they do, that's great. Menace and Haste. Got Vigilance too, so it's a good blocker to have. So I'm gonna 4/4, create that 1/1, create the treasure token, and now I can deal 1 damage, right? So what I really want is for that 9/5 to take the bait here. If they take it, I could deal 1 damage, which you'd have to read that card all the way to kind of see that. Most people are like, oh, it creates treasure token, whatever. And then they just move along. If they don't do anything about it, it's a 4/4. Alright, sweet. I'll take that out. They're gonna take it. Okay. Alright, we're getting damage in. That's a plus. Now this is a 2/4 defender. And for 1, I can sack and destroy it. Okay. They drew a land. They didn't swing last time. So perhaps they will pass again, and that's just for a turn that I'm pressing here. I don't know, but it would be fun. Are you gonna pass? They're gonna pass. So I could take out the Sentinel now and do the same strategy, keep increasing Jolene and putting the pressure on, and I think that's the play. Oh wait, destroy. I could destroy the artifact here. I'm dumb. I should have known. I know I just played that, but hey. So let's get rid of that. Lotus Ring, she out. You could sack the creature in response. I don't think they're gonna do that. Oh wait, is it indestructible? Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, misplay. I should have gotten the Sentinel out. That's my fault. Idiot. Oh, okay. Speaking of not reading cards, right? Okay. Keep the card in hand. Let's mount up. Menace and Haste. Swing with a 4/4, Menace, Vigilance. really want them to block with that 9-5. Alright, so we've got a 3-2 and a 2-4. I am going to block like this. But I'm also going to Jolene ping. Work on getting some of their flyers out of here. Sacked it in response. Alright, that's cool. I still get rid of that. Unless you want to sack that too in response. Honestly, they probably should do that. And now sack it. Cool. Good play. I like that actually. That was a solid play. They got a lot of value out of that situation. Let's see if it was playable stuff. Could be lands. One. Oh, what is this? Primori Vault. 3. Tap, discard a card, look at the top X cards of your library where X is the number of artifacts you control. Put one of those into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library. Oh, 1-3 reach as well that pings me each turn. Keep mounting up. Saddle up. That's going to make Jolene a 7-5, which will be really strong. Menace and haste. That menace is really helping out, especially with this vigilance. It's a tough one. I mean, that Lotus Ring. Brutal. It's going to be a 4-4. They got to block with 2. They'll probably block with the 5-6 and the 1-3. We'll see. At this point, I just need to keep making those treasure tokens to keep getting some ping damage. No matter what, they're not going to block with that 9-5. That just ain't happening. And in the meantime, if I ever do need to trade with the Armadillo, at least I can get rid of the 9-5. Chop with the 5-6 and the 1-3. Oh, they went for it. Alright, so the 9-5 and the 1-3. Sure. They got no cards in hand. They could sack it in response, put a +1/+1 counter. They don't have the 3 open to tap for 3 or add 3 mana. I think that was a plus. Finally got rid of that stupid card. Play the land. I equip to the flyer, maybe, or to the 5-6. I could trade there. And then use Jolene to ping my opponent's creatures away slowly. But I could. Ooh, that's interesting. So I could play Lackey. I could sack Lackey for 3. So play for 1. Sack it for 3. And then use the 2 treasure tokens as ping. The Oasis Gardener taps for any color, so that works just fine. I will... Shoot, I think I'm going to swing with the 7-5. And let's give her Menace and Haste. Well, actually could just give it... I could make it a 9-5. Ooh, that's tough. Because if I make it Menace, at least I'm getting some more value. And they probably wouldn't see the 2. Alright, so I'm going to do Menace and Haste. Block with the 8-9. Come on. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to move this guy over. Oh, wait, but they can sack in response. I might have messed up here. Let's do 8-9. Okay. And let's go ahead and ping for 1. You can get rid of 2, so that puts it up to 3. Alright, so I should have done the +2 just for that reason. But you'll have to sack at least one of your other creatures. So there's something there. Okay, you sacked your other blocker. Interesting. Alright, so that's going to make it a 9-10. So now I need to do 2 more damage. And I don't think I'm going to get it. 7. I could do 8. I'll use Lackey as a chopper on the next one instead of doing it now because I'm not going to have enough. So, alright, well I got rid of one of them. That's a little disappointing. 7 puts it down to 2. I could sack Lackey, get a token, sack the token. It's not worth it. Got me on that one. Oh, if I'd done the +2 +0, that would have made a difference. I think they would have just chopped one of them, so we'd kind of be in the same situation. This is a very close game, actually. Discard a card. Look at the top X. Okay. They've got 20 cards. I've got 19 as far as libraries go. I haven't seen a fling yet. Rakish Crew enters battlefield, create a 1/1 mercenary. Taps +1/+0. Whenever an outlaw you control dies, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. And that would be these guys. So, mercenary. Actually, everything that they have. Alright, so this, I will pass, I will block. Ooh, requires 2. Well, I don't need the Gardener anymore. So I'll do 2 blockers. Sack it in response. All about that draw. Come on. Nope, not what I needed. Also, not what I needed, but it's something. Might put them at bay for a little bit. Alright, so if I give it +2 +0, at just 9, it's not enough. So I just need to sit back. So what my opponent could do right here is if I swing with the 4/2 Menace, you could block with 2, right? You'd probably block with the 9/10 and the 1/1, sack the 1/1 in response and make the 9/10 a 10/11. So that wouldn't do anything for me, so no attack. Keep a card in my hand just to have some defense, and I think they're going to play slowly here. Because I have enough power by not swinging to block the 9/10. Well, they could sack both of their creatures in response to a double block to hurt me. And that's going to do it. nothing I can do here. Swing with the 9-10. Sack the... Well, they can only sack... Well, no, they have a treasure token. They could sack both in response and get rid of that. So if I were them, I would have swung on that. Yeah, this is not winning this one. Hit me for 1 a turn, easy. Oh, and pumpable. So they're gonna hit me for 3 a turn. Wait, what happened? How did that die? Sacrifice another creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it. You sacked your own creature? They sacked their own creature. They sacked their 9-10 to put a +1/+1 on the 9-10. Ooh, that's brutal. Okay, swing with a 7-7. No, play defense. Okay. This is a saddle 1, right? Okay. Either way, I'm on a very tight schedule here, and it does not look good. Let's put the pressure on. I mean, I could swing with the 7-7. Have a couple things back to block. Let's do that. 7-7, give it menace. I don't see them blocking it. If we draw the fling, great. If not, whatever. Hits me for 1. You could hit me for 3. Alright, so now you can hit me for 2, but you've got a 4-5. That helps a little bit. Hit me for 1 here. 2 down to 4. They've got me on a 3-turn clock either way. Chop at the 1-1. Ooh, brutal. Alright, so if I give it +2/+0, they'll just chop with the 1-1. No surprises there. I need to get that 9-9 out of there right now to have any kind of play. So if I were to swing, I've got 3 timeouts here, so I can just think about this. If I swing with the 7-7 with menace, they'll chop with the 1-3 and the 1-1. That stops the 1 hits a turn. But I can't get rid of the 9-9. Even if I block with the 4-2 and fling with the 4-2, that's not enough. If I give the +2/+0 to the Grizzly and swing, they'd have to block with the 9-9 and I'd have to hit it, which the odds of that happening are not likely. So I think I give the menace to the 7-7. They think they're in a good spot, and then I fling it at them. Because there's not much else I can do. They can damage me out. They can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If by next turn, so I have to do it right now. If I were to swing... Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna give... If I give them Menace, there's a chance that they're like, whatever, just take the 7. If I do the 9, I could fling and get rid of that problem. If I get rid of the problem, chop that. Take 2 and 3. I'm just gonna say good game here. I don't think they're gonna, but at least this way I can fling out the 9/9 and maybe go another turn if possible. If they don't block it either way, 9, that's 13. I'm gonna swing with the 9. Let's see if they block. No block. We get a dub. Block. And I get rid of the 9/9. Dang. And a 1/1, I guess, because they block and then I'll do it afterwards. Alright. So that is... Boom. Oh, and that's gonna crush me anyway. Oh, actually, commit a crime. It gets +1/+1. Not enough. Ooh! But we were so close to getting rid of that. If they didn't block it, done. Ooh. And that's it. You could hit me for the 4 of that ability or swing across, whatever. Ooh. Oh, that was a fun draft. Alright, so we got 4 wins here. Enough gems to do another draft soon, and 3 packs. I think I got some from the daily quest as well, so let's go ahead and just crack them open. Ooh. 5 packs. Hey, we were playing for packs. We got a lot. Move this up for you. Alright, sweet. Lots of stuff. As far as the commons and uncommons, nothing too fancy here. Commando played well. What is this? Cactus Folk, Sure Shot 4, drop 4/4, Reach Ward 2. Unit combat on your turn. Other creatures you control power 4 greater gain trample and haste. That's pretty strong. Nice artwork for the essence capture there. That's pretty sweet. Take for a ride's always fun. Slick sequence can be okay. What is this? Skewer the critics. Spectacles, if you deal damage to them. Lots of ways to do that. Then it turns into a lightning bolt. That's kind of neat. Claim Jumper. 3/3 Vigilance. Rabbit Mercenary for 3. If an opponent controls more lands than you may search your library for a plains card, put it on the battlefield. Then if an opponent controls more lands than you again, repeat this process and you get another land. So you grab 2 for that. That's not bad. Not a bad way to catch up. I think that's why they made it a rabbit. Magda, the Horde Master, 2-drop 2/2. Whenever you commit a crime, create a tapped treasure token. Only triggers once a turn. Sacrifice 3, create a 4/4 Scorpion Dragger creature token with flying and haste, but you can only do it as a sorcery. Still pretty decent, honestly. A lot of treasure token builds. Outlaws Merriment. Ooh, love this card. 4-drop enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you get to pick one of these options. You can either create a 3/1 Warrior, Trample, and Haste. You can either create a 2/1 Human Cleric with Lifelink and Haste, or you can create a 1/2 Rogue with Haste, and whenever this creature enters the battlefield, deals 1 damage to any target. So just creates a really great board state. that artwork is amazing. Look at that. So good. Rare craft card, always good. Bony Paw Clear Cutter. This is a 5-drop for Simic. Another island and 3 of anything. 6/5 reach. Enters battlefield. Create a blue ox creature token with this creature's power toughness equal to the number of lands you have. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then you may put a land card from your hand onto the graveyard, hand or graveyard onto the battlefield. Very strong draft card, I'd say. Definitely grab that if you can. I played against it and it was not fun. Next we've got Annie Joins Up. This is for NAYA and one other. Enters battlefield, 5 damage to target creature, planeswalker. The triggered ability of a legendary creature you control triggers. It triggers an additional time. Just remember that is only legendaries. So, a lot of good stuff here. I had a lot of fun with that draft. This is definitely my favorite of the pack pulls. Outlaws Merriment is great. It's not standard though. These ones are not. Only the Big Score and the Outlaws of Thunder Junction are standard, at least from the newest one that were added. That was awesome. I do appreciate you for joining me. As always, watch these games, get those gains, and walk those planes. Until next time, deckheads, keep it easy.